Hi, this is Shiva Rajaya from vitalcoaching.com, and the topic for this video is: do you feel miserable because of what you eat? I mean, this is the obvious, right? And still, millions of people on this planet keep on eating junk and bad stuff and feel really terrible about it. So sometimes this feeling terrible because of the food that you eat can be conscious, and sometimes it's not. You know, you have tons of people who might feel depressed and they don't make the link between their depression and what they are eating. But the point is very simple. If you eat dead food, okay, crackers, stuff that has absolutely no life force and no nutritious value, that's what you give to the very core of your body, to the very core of your being. You put that in the system, you put that in the digestive system, you give that to your cells as food. Well, guess what's going to happen? Of course you are going to feel low on energy. And if you have a habit of eating really, really bad food, eventually your body and your mind start compensating. You know, eventually you adapt a little bit, but still, you know, the quality of your lifestyle, the quality of the joy that you have to be alive would be way, way higher if you were focusing on products, fruits, vegetables, seeds, nuts, stuff which has a higher content in life force. You heard about the idea of biophotons, right? Actually, maybe not. You know, biophotons is like an amount of life or light that you can measure really in the food or in the things which are around us. So it's like the life force content. So when you have something on your plate, you can ask yourself, how alive is that food? If that food is absolutely, totally dead food, okay? I don't mean just cooked food, because cooked food can be still within the range of what's all right. But cookies, crackers, highly processed stuff, you know, jellies, you know, stuff which is really has lost absolutely the totality of its nutritious value and has absolutely no life in it, then when you eat that, guess what's going to happen? That's what you put into your system. So I think that it's very important to be a little bit more aware of that. And not just be aware of that, because I know that lots of people have this information, but they are still not doing what they are supposed to do with that. The reason why you might not be doing what you're supposed to do with that, which means eating the right thing, has to do with emotional associations. You know, the reason that you have been eating this maybe junk food your whole life, and it's hard to shift habits. Another one is because of taste. You know, even though it might not be healthy for you, you like the taste, and this getting a nice taste is going to give you a pleasure kick. So you use that as an emotional release technique, literally. Another one is because you are not used to preparing the right stuff. For instance, when you think of salads, you don't have a juicy, interesting, exciting way to prepare them. The same with smoothies. You might miss the gear. You might miss simply the preparation, you know, the planning. It means that you might look into your house and you simply don't have any fruits and vegetables because you didn't go shopping and didn't plan for that. So because it's not in your habits, then you know it's simply not in the chain reaction of getting this food into your system. So there are lots of possible obstacles, and a big one also has to do with the pressure from society. You know, we live in a world, in a Western world, and in the East as well. You know, we have certain eating habits, and when you want to shift that, you shift not just yourself, you shift your environment, you shift your friends, family, you shift your social circle. So it has an impact, and transforming and changing habits is something that requires energy, it requires tactics, it requires vision. So this is, you know, the message for this video. If you are feeling miserable, a big part can really be related with the food that you put in your system. In my opinion, it can represent up to 50% of the reason why you have a certain mood, why you might feel really happy or really unhappy or feeling depressed. You know, I would say that maybe 50% is related with what you eat, and that's just my feeling, it's an estimation, it's not a scientific proof that I'm giving you here, but it's good to keep that in mind. If you feel like your life is not juicy enough, not exciting enough, I mean, check your diet, check what you're eating, and you will notice probably that maybe what you're eating is either not good, not exciting, not refreshing enough. That's an area to look at. Of course, if you want to have a coaching session on that, you know where to find me, right? vitalcoaching.com, and check the coaching link over there. But this is not a promotional thing, of course. I'm just giving you some raw information here, and you can do what you want with it. Some people might resonate with this, and even if it just touches one person who might make a shift, then it's already worth it. Okay. There is more information on raw food on my channel as well on vitalcoaching.com. Check around, surf around, and you will see that there are tons of tips and stuff that you can use. Otherwise, if you are on YouTube, just Google raw food, and you will have lots of preparations and ideas. Something that works as well, really, really, really well, is to surround yourself with people who are a little bit on the same track or eating in similar ways. I'm hanging out with tons of people who eat raw food, or who eat vegan, who eat mainly fruits, vegetables. It reinforces positive habits as well. There is so much to say about that, and if you have any questions, just post them in the comments. I'll be happy to check them out. Bliss to you. Take care. Bye bye.